After denying multiple reports this week that their marriage is on the rocks, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith were all smiles while out shopping in this paparazzi video. Take a look.
Will, can you comment on the ridiculous rumors?
Yeah. Just squash it.
Ridiculous, right?
That's good. I like that.
Cool. Nice to meet you. Bye.
I'm so sorry.
You guys are the best couple ever.
Thank you, baby.
We don't believe it for 1 second.
All right, let's talk some pop culture now. Everything that's in the news. Yeah, woo is right. Joe Levy is the editor-in-chief of Maxim. Sandra Bernhardt, comedian, singer, and actress. And Tommy Davidson, comedian and star of the upcoming Cartoon Network animated series Black Dynamite. Why'd you go, woo?
Oh, I'm always amazed at the Pinkett Smiths because they're constantly talking about their sex life, but like advertising it and, you know, trying to convince you they've had the most incredible sex just last night. I'm like, why does the Lady Death protest this so loudly? Why do we care?
Okay, well, Tommy, what?
I mean, if they broke up, I think they're really, really smart. I think we wouldn't know for like 5 years.
But is this damage control, you think? Because, like, 2 days, right? Like a day or so, and then the rumors come out, and then all of a sudden, you rarely see them out. And all of a sudden, they're out in public.
This was completely natural. Jada needed some art supplies, and when you are a multimillionaire, that's valuable stuff. You don't send somebody out for that. You take your husband out to buy pencils and crayons.
Well, where do we find them during the day? Let's go to the mall they go to.
You know they didn't need any art supplies for their kids because their kids certainly aren't doing any drawing. That is for damn sure.
So, do you think that their marriage can stand all of this extra scrutiny that's going on now? Do you think so?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, you're talking about one of the most powerful Hollywood couples. I mean, like I said, they're really, really smart. If they broke up, we're not going to know until like Jaden graduates.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's a rumor that she hooked up with Mark Anthony, who is in her show because of these steamy love scenes in Hawthorne, whatever. Sandra, do you believe that? I mean, should Will Smith does he have anything to worry about with Mark Anthony?
It's getting more ridiculous by him.
I love it.
Yeah,
Go
she
on.
hooked up with Mark Anthony. I mean, this is just crazy. This is craziness. She's not hooking with Mark Anthony. I mean, she might be going in a little slightly different direction, but we won't get into that tonight with you.
Okay, I'll let you have the last word on that, Joe.
I am officially starting the rumor that it was me hooking up with Mark Anthony, and it was totally worth it. It was completely worth it.
Let's move on to something more that Sandra can relate to, another actor-comedian. 22-year-old actress Emma Stone has a not-so-secret admirer. His name is Jim Carrey. He posted this video, love letter to her, on his website. Okay, it is kind of creepy. Take a look.
Emma, I just wanted to let you know that I think you're all the way beautiful. Not just pretty, but, you know, smart and kind-hearted. And if I were a lot younger, I would marry you. But I'm not. I'm 49. I have lines on my face, sometimes a little gray in my beard. And it takes me a lot longer to pee than it used to.
Sandra, I mean, you're a comedian.
Shocking.
Is this cute, funny, or is it creepy?
It's just dumb. It's just insane. I mean, maybe Emma Stone would dig him if he had just like, you know, if they'd met somewhere at a bar or something. He just came out and said, "Hey, what's happening, Emma? You know, you're groovy. Let's make this happen."
This is not your idea of meeting cute. This is not a good way to meet cute. Make a video in which you. Yeah.
Joe, you know that it's not.
Okay. This is working
Joe, you're
out
so
for
smarter
us.
than.
I thought it looks like Jim Paxton in Alien 2.
Well, here's my question. When I saw it, I said, just because you have a cell phone with a camera on it, does that mean you should use it?
Don't use it. I beg of you, Jim, don't use it. It doesn't make anybody look good, let alone, you know. And then, of course, he has to throw in the whole thing about the prostate. And, you know, this is enough to make any woman run screaming from the room.
But how many hits did he get? See, that's the point.
Well, that's the thing. Well,
I mean, he might have gotten a lot of hits, but to what end?
But there may be another plan here, because this is up on his site where he does have serious videos about his trip to Haiti and his plan to help grow more rice there. I mean, this could just be a stunt to actually get people to the Jim Carrey True Life site where he's got serious stuff up.
I don't want to, you know, throw water on the whole conversation, but I mean, if a fan did this, wouldn't they get a restraining order for this fan?
I don't think they'd even bother with that. I think this is just sort of, you know, I mean, but I hope Emma has a sense of humor and she can rise to the occasion. I'd like to see her. I'd like to see her response to this.
We might not want to bother. She wasn't that hot. I saw her picture.
Lord. But does Kerry at least get props for admitting that he's got lines on his face and he has trouble peeing and all of that, Tommy?
No, he doesn't get any props for that.
I'm going to give him a little bit of respect for letting the world know that his vision of the completely great life together includes Yahtzee. Because he talks, before he starts talking about the sex they would have, he talks about playing Yahtzee.
All right.
That's the weirdest part.
All right, enough of these two. What would that be, a May, December, or would that be like a May, April, all the way to, you know, 2240? That's not unheard of.
I think certainly not unheard of.
I think that would be a May,
BC... You know, I mean, if you're wearing like a low-cut shirt with some sort of a Star of David and swinging, you know what I mean?
Star of David, I like.
Yeah,
all right,
that's a good touch. Junior vibe.
Moving on.
Plus, he can afford a mariachi band under her window.
David Letterman returned to the air this week for the first time since receiving a death threat from an Islamic extremist, and he did a whole monologue on it. Here it is.
Tonight, you people are more, to me, honestly, more than an audience tonight. Really, you're more like a human shield. Oh, a little late coming out. Backstage, I was talking to the guy from CBS. We were going through the CBS life insurance policy to see if I was covered for jihad. Oh.
Tommy, did the jihadist choose the wrong guy to pick on?
I just think it's just cool that he finally got a monologue that everybody's looking at.
Oh,
that's good.
All right, is it ever a good idea to take on radical Islam, even in humor, Joe?
I refuse to comment. I'm too terrified to actually say anything here. Because I'm too scared they're going to come for us.
You've got two Jews sitting next to each other, so we're just going to ride this one out.
Yeah, if they thought Letterman was Jewish, I'm completely. I'm really screwed. I'm really screwed.
They'll think you're Arab. You look so Jewish. You look Arab.
Right.
When you saw that Ashton Kutcher went on the show and he had on a bulletproof vest and he was wearing a helmet, I mean.
But the threat was
Not
pretty.
funny?
That letter he got was pretty deep. You know, the whole cutting the tongue out thing. I was like, you know, comics will still go on.
Yeah.
Comics will
I
still
know,
go
when
on.
Ashton does these things, no, it doesn't really.
Not so much? You don't, doesn't do it for you?
No. Are we laughing?
No, we're going like, all right, you're the hot dude.
Not Dave.
Yeah, you're the hot dude already, okay, dude.
But can we talk about marriage and really now about gay marriage? It's becoming legal in more states. A lot of folks, including myself, are suddenly feeling the pressure to settle down. But should all gay couples really run out and tie the knot? I wrote a column about it for CNN.com and it got a lot of response. Because people are like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? And I haven't contemplated that question in 25 years.
Maybe they weren't even thinking about it, huh?
No.
For all this, right.
Marriage is just like, I don't know, for me, overall, like growing up, I never fantasized about marriage at all. I always liked the idea of just like, you know, being freewheeling. And I think you can have a very nice committed relationship. And also, until we get federal, acceptance, we're not getting all the benefits anyway. So why even bother?
All right, this is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be fun.
It's not any fun.
I was going to say, though, I mean, quiet as kept, as they say. It used to be like you were a bachelor, like a swinging bachelor, and you didn't really have to say it in the larger society. So is this an unforeseen circumstance of now being able to get married?
Why are you looking at me?
Well, because because for Maxim magazine, that's what you have to contemplate.
Yes,
all that.
we represent swinging bachelors, and the weird thing is people feel entitled to ask anything and everything. So people are going to ask you now, are you getting married? And then if you get married, they're going to say, are you having kids? Are you thinking about having kids? Where does the line between my business and your business? Where is that line? Can you just leave us all alone? It's my business, or your business, whether you want to be married or not.
I agree. I just think keep it like really tasteful.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bring up the ring that you are wearing.
This is speaking of wedding rings, we'll just let that go past.
Okay,
Bob, can you bring in the cake here? We've got an actual wedding cake right here.
Wow.
Have you guys seen this?
No.
Did you guys happen to see Joy Behar's last tweet? Says gone fishing, and she and Steve, 29 years. Hold that up a little. There we go.
She deserves to get married.
Isn't that gorgeous? What a gorgeous couple.
That's lovely.
Quick announcement. Ladies in the crew, there's cake.
All right, here we go. I'm going to cut the cake and we're going to serve it. You ready? Get a close-up of that.
Just don't cut right into the
That was perfect right there. Wait a second, how did you do that?
Oh.
You practiced that. Get out of here.
You split them
That
apart.
was way too
There
perfect.
we go. Everybody come in and get
Did you
some
see
cake.
that?
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
woo.
Hey, listen,
He cut
seriously.
that cake as only a gay man could.
I want to say,
He's a neurologist
I didn't do
on
the
the
finger.
side, you know?
So here's what I want to say to Mazel tov to them,
Yeah,
and may they have a
mazel tov,
long and
mazel
happy
tov,
life. And I
yeah.
have to say, Joy, so many people in this business are so insecure, they never let people sit in for them. You know that. Just on
Right,
tape of me.
right.
Joy, thank you. Thank you for letting me sit in here.
You notice
It's
it
been
was
an
you,
absolute
a
pleasure.
black gay man, and not me.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
That's all right.
Hold
I
on,
love
and
Joy.
don't hate,
No.
appreciate. And a very swanky suit, by the way.
Thank you. I call it my a la circa Darren Stevens.
There you go.
Thank you, guys. I
Thank
appreciate you
you.
guys joining us. Thanks, everyone. Be sure to check out Sandra's new album, I Love Being Me, Don't You? And if you're in New York, Tommy Davidson is headlining Caroline's on Broadway tonight through Sunday. And, of course, you know, this
So
guy,
maybe you can just harangue
you can
over
just
at
all the
Maxim.
time. Thanks, everybody.
Thank
We'll be
you.
back.
Ready for
Cake,
eating.
everyone. Come and get it.
John.
Ready for that.